Can you hear me now? Hello, hello. What's my volume on this? Can you hear me? Hello? Okay, why am I getting, I just need that. Cindy, Pam. Sound is on. Thank you guys. I forgot, I plugged it in, but I forgot to turn it on. Okay, so we have sound and I'm using Zoom. And I don't know why I have their logo across my thing, considering I pay them. Okay. So, yes, we had a beautiful, lovely day full of lives. We started off with Debbie J. Then we went to TR at Not Afraid of Coloring. Then we hopped on over to see Simon. And now we're here. So I thank you all who've been hopping around today. I know I greatly appreciate it, as do the other creators. Hello, Judy, Carol. Hello, Sandy. Thelma's Creations. Thank you for popping in today. I greatly appreciate it. Janine, Cindy Decker, Debbie J. Hello, lovely ladies. Maureen Pryor, Linda. Hello. And of course, Pam, she does have the blue moderator, but she has no links. She has only one job, to kick out the bad apples. So if you guys want something linked, you just pop it in the chat and I'll put it in the description after the video. Or you can ask on our group, Facebook, chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends, and I'll post stuff there too. Okay. Make sure I have, and if I missed you on saying hello, don't hate me. I skip over my reading. So I got these cute little cuties for an early birthday present, and I had purchased some Darcy's Heart and Home at the convention. I got some of the Halloween ones, and I did put some of the Christmas ones on my wish list. But the one thing I was kicking myself for not getting, well, hello, Mr. Simon. I didn't buy the little buttons that coordinate. Okay. See these cute little stinking buttons? And what you do is you stamp, you color, you do everything you want to do. And then you just add these little buttons to the top. And it just brings an added dimension to your project. Now, I don't think, are they? Yeah, they're just plain. There's no magnets or anything, but you know, we could make it magnet. We could just cut a little piece of magnet off and make it a magnet. What we would want to do is glue the yucky side to our magnet, because the shiny side is what will stick to like your fridge. So I think we're gonna do that too. And this is just magnet from die cuts, because I store my die cuts differently. So when you get the little sheets, just save those. But my color combo was kind of inspired by Mr. Simon Hurley. He ran out of black and was using brown. And I was like, oh, I used to use brown. And then I remembered brown and pink go together really good. So I picked a dark brown, a pink, and a tan as my color combo for my paper today. And we're going to do some extra goodies because, you know, we're live. We can do that. We can dabble. And I was thinking we're going to do this one and not do it Christmassy. We're just going to do it as a friendship one. It's got treats for someone sweet. You sweeten my day. Wishing you a season filled with sweetness. So these two would work really good if we're not going seasonal. Look at the little birds. They're stacked on each other, checking out the gumballs. My mom used to have a couple of gumball machines that were red that looked like that. But I think this would be super fun to play with today. Simon says he's been using brown for a couple of weeks. Mr. Simon, get some black paper in. Does make you think outside the box when you're having to use different colors, though, when you run out of something. But yeah, you could replace it dark brown, a dark blue, dark purples, could replace a black in a pinch. We're going to do our stamping on the white color. And then I think we're going to do, how big are these guys? We're going to do the little bear, the little gumball or candy cane thing. We'll do that. And then I think it would be fun to put them on top of that and kind of make it a linear thing. And then one on top of his little head. Which way are you? Yep, you'll be looking at the candy. Okay, so we'll do that. We just need to know the size we're going to make this. Get my little buttons here. So this is my background. Okay, I'm doing normal A2 size. That's my favorite. I bet your paste would be amazing on craft. Yeah, the paste is amazing on everything. I've used it on glass, although it does peel off of glass, but if you don't mess around with it, it'll stay pretty good. Fabric, I didn't wash the fabric afterwards, but it stayed on pretty darn good. And of course, you, Janine, did a clay pot, and Mary Landers painted a rooster, a ceramic rooster with the lunar paste. That stuff's amazing. It just goes everywhere. I need stump positioner. Okay. So we're going a little bug vacate. Okay. So we've got our candies, the birds, the bear. I'm trying to think of how to maximize our space. You're going to be on your head. Or maybe we'll do one there and one there. That way there we can cut this down quite a bit. That'll work. And then we're going to just trying to think, because it looks like he's holding it, right? So if we stamped him first, masked off his hand, then stamp the candy cane's going to look like it's behind him. So that's what we'll do there. So we'll stamp him first, and then we'll position those little birdies on the other elements. And let's see about how long that's going to be. That goes in that hand. So that's going to be there. That's going to be there. Like so. So we can cut that down to there, and then quite a bit off. Okay. T from Not Afraid of Color says she refuses to jump on the slimline bandwagon right now. I don't blame you. Oh, Simon says, yes, that lunar paste, or the paste is beautiful, and I promise the foiling is easier than I made it look. Oh, I bet it is. Once you turned up that temperature, that worked really good. Chopper block. I need my chopping block. That's what we need. Okay. So we're going to chop this piece down first, and this will give us an idea of our other two backgrounds. Right off of there, which made this almost almost 4 1/4. So if it's almost 4 1/4, I took off quite a bit. Pop that down to, would that be all right? Pop that down a little bit more. Glue it down to almost 3, almost 3. So we'll be stamping on that, and that's going to go on top of that. That looks nice. Okay. So let's see, 4 1/4. If I put that right there, it's kind of the shape I want. I'm just guesstimating. Why measure? Just guesstimate. We're going to go down to 3 3/4. We want to do it that way. Would that be fun? Nope, it needs to be trimmed the other way too. Okay. And then I'm gonna go right about there. So 5. I like that. I like that. Oh, and that looks nice. And we'll use this to cover the whole card front so we won't see any white. It'll just be these like ice cream colors. It's like an ice cream sandwich. Janine is right. It wouldn't be real if there were no hiccups, right? All right. Okay, so we've got this. So now we know we're going to stamp everybody on this. And if we're going to use a lot of wet techniques, pastes, stuff like that, you're definitely going to want to do those first and then work on your stamping so it'll give your backgrounds and everything time to dry, which is exactly what we're going to do. I'm thinking it would be super cute. It's candy, I know, but it's kind of like an I love you card, right? Because the sentiments are very endearing, which if I hadn't lost the package there, you sweeten my day. And since I don't have any candy embossing folders, I could probably get away with a rose one. So I think we'll do roses on that. And then maybe, I don't want to trim my paper, so that is not going to work. And we don't even have to do anything with that one, but I want to because it's too pretty, too pretty. It's too plain. So what we can do is we can take we can add a little bit of bling, you guys. Okay, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna take this right out of here. And you know, I saw Simon using the brayer today, and it gave just this light golden, or the color he was using, he brayered it that I can't talk. He brayered it on and it looked pretty cool. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, look, you see that? I didn't clean that and it just pops right off, you guys. Somebody's been using slippery when wet, not cleaning up. But look at that, cleans up easy peasy. Okay, so I need to make sure I've got some little paper scraps handy, which I do for cleanup. Okay, so we're gonna take a little bit of the lunar paste, a little bit more than that, please. Okay, because we need to coat our brayer. So I'm going to take a little bit, and just like he did, I'm going to spread it right out for the width of my little brayer here. And then we're just going to load it up. Now, apparently, I got way too much, and that's okay. Just kind of finagle that. So I'm going to get another piece just to clean off my brayer and get it rolling. Okay. See that? Then I can go right back in, pick some of that up. All right. Move this out of my way, and I'm going to hang onto that. Sorry, guys. You guys spoke of Baby Shark, and I still forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb. So that's just using the brayer to clean it and get it going. I'm going to save that because we can emboss that and do a lot of fun stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and use my brayer down the sides. Look at that. See, and it just gives us a different, I don't need to coat the middle because remember, we're just going to, I like this. Again, really adjust how much or how little goes on there. Just add a little bit of that to there. So big mess, right? No big deal. We'll just grab some more paper. Actually, let's add some more to this one because we didn't get it on the edges very good. Cover those dark areas. Check that out. Yeah, look at that. It's all nice and covered, and I can use that next time. Ran something over. Okay, set that aside. I'm going to grab another piece. We're going to clean off our little doodad there. Put that away. I don't even know why I do that because I am in and out of these all the time. Okay, I got a little bit there. It's all right. I'm going to put that over there. Now you can see this is pretty dry. Okay, not a whole lot's coming up, but I'm picking up these really cool marks, but this is going to be even cooler. You're going to spritz it. Now on ink smooshing, you tap. Now if you tap, you're not going to, well, that one I fibbed. This one's all right for tapping, but a lot of the time it's going to be too dry and it's not going to pick up. So what you're going to do is you're going to push and pull. Look at that. Isn't that good? It's like marble. It's so pretty. So I'm going to push and pull. And then you even get these little chunkies from where it was dry. And you can just go right in there and pick up anything that you want. I mean, just look at that. Could you imagine die cutting some leaves on that, embossing that with a tree fibery kind of embossing folder or something organic? I mean, just look at that. Ugh. Okay, so that's our cleanup. So that's why I like to keep a pile of papers handy because you just never know. So I have this little bit up here. It's kind of thick, so I should be able to just pick those up like so. Get them off my mat. Not too much there that's coming up. Okay. And then we're just going to do the same thing. I mean, you can, oh, where am I going? Look at, so many fabulous things. And then when you're out of paper, out of paste, we can clean it up just like so. And it cleans up so easy. Even when it's dry, it cleans up. Just so easy. Maybe off of this mat because the towel wants to stick to it. But that's okay. I'll just remember that. That's all right. There we go. And then clean off your palette knife right onto the paper too. There we go. And then whatever's left, you just squirt it and wipe. Ta-da! All nice and clean. Brayer. I'm running out of water. Somebody's not prepared. I'm not too worried about stuff that gets on the brayer. It just adds character the next time you go to roll something, especially like on a gel plate. If you've got like crusties from another thing, you're going to get these really cool designs, but it does wipe up really, really nice. Check that out. Okay. Set you aside, set you aside. We're going to grab our embossing stuff, run that through. Lovely people that joined us. We have Linda Graham, hello, hello, and Pam White. Thank you for popping in today, this evening, I should say. Make sure I haven't missed any comments. Hi, folks. Sorry I'm late watching The Harder They Fall. I don't think I've even heard of that show. I think he was just live. I don't know. Well, I think he only does the one live on Tuesdays, but you know what? I'll go double check. Let's I didn't get a notice that he was going live again. I think, yeah, he just went live at 8. Okay. Sorry, I just noticed a message on my phone. Yes. Yes. So if you have a thick cardstock, okay, you guys, oh, I lost you guys. Okay, here we are. You guys have a thick cardstock. If you give it a light mist across one side, okay, and set it in your embossing folder, it will lessen your cracks that can occur. Okay, so we're just gonna, oops, nope. I want you between the plates, and you're gonna wanna use your sandwich for regular embossing folders or the type of embossing folder you have. I have my Cuddlebug. It's an oldie but goodie. And mine just goes between 2 B plates. And la la la. So pretty, so pretty. This paper has a white core, which means we can sand that sucker. Did I bring a file this way? File, did I bring you a file this way? Yes, there you are. Okay, so I'm going to move this because I don't want the little sandy bits in there. Okay, so with a white core paper, okay, you can take a fingernail brush from your local bathroom cabinet or the Dollar Tree, you know, and you can sand it. And if you hold it flush, it's only going to sand the upper bits. So that's another fun thing you can do. I'm going to do the edges with white core paper. Haven't done this in so long. But yeah, look at that. And it does make sand and dust. So you just want to be mindful, you know, the best way to clean it up is to get it wet and then drag it off your table. And then shake it off in your garbage can. Okay. Oops, don't fall down. There we go. So we have this lovely pink and white paper now. Hey Shay, how are you doing? Thanks for popping in. Okay, get my little mat back. She was using hers upside down. Oh, I think that looks better, huh? Not having to look at that grid line, you guys. Although the backside is fuzzy. The backside is fuzzy. Okay, stamping time. All right. So I have my Misty, and this is some Sizzix sticky grid. Okay. I'm just gonna pop that right on there. Make sure that's right there. Then I can use my magnet there. Okay. I'm gonna use my little teddy bear goes down first. Then we mask it off and do the other elements. And I always forget. We want to take the guts out, okay? Because we're replacing the guts with the big foam on the red rubber stamps. So take your guts out of your platform. Get your main basey, whatever you're using, tucked into the corner, okay? That way there, if anything sticks, I can just slide that back. Get that centered kind of maybe more off to the side because his little, we're gonna angle that just a little bit. Yeah, so I think he's gonna go right there, like so. I'll pick him up. We're gonna use some beautiful black. Gloria, in the chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends, I shared earlier when he was live, so you can click that link and go subscribe to that channel. And you guys, I was stamping and I pushed a little bit too hard, so he got all funky, but I don't want to waste it in case it actually is a good stamp. So I'm just going to stamp it on this card and see what happens. Oh no, see, he would have stamped beautifully. Okay, that's all right. Just tap you little guy. Okay. And he's gonna go right there. Okay. Oh, look at that. Now, VersaFine Clear is a beautiful black ink. However, it does take a while to dry sometimes. And you can heat set it. You can wait for it to dry, but I'm going to heat set it. Or we can emboss it. It might be fun to emboss. I don't know. No, I'm gonna just heat set him. So if you guys want to turn down your volumes, I'm gonna heat set this little guy and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I burnt him. You guys probably can't see, but he's a little scorched because he just isn't setting. There must be a coating on this particular paper. So we're gonna do a little thing here. We're gonna get some tissue paper and set it on there. Yeah, see his little tootsies. I'm gonna try and pick up and see if we can't get it to quit. Yeah, he is just not heat setting. So there is something on this paper. Okay, don't panic. If you find that your paper has a coating or whatnot, we can just heat emboss it, which I should have done. I said no, but that's okay. Because you know what? It's just paper. I got another one. It's a little too short. That's all right. So that's a little short. So this will be our width. Okay. What was our width? Width was just a hair above 3. Okay. So we're going to go just above 3. Like so. And then we went to just above 4 1/4. We're going to go just above 4 1/4. Here we go. So there's that. Let's try this again. See if I need to move him. Is that going to be right? Yep, that'll be fine. Okay. Now let me grab some embossing powder. I shall return. Actually, I should have dusted it before I set it in there so it doesn't get all over my sticky grid. I think it was right about there. We shall see. Okay. So I dusted that. I've got some powders ready. We'll use our clear embossing powder. Yes, he has the cutest little heart. Much better stamping this time. Yay. Nice little press. Let him sit there for a second. Say hello to the paper. Look at him. Isn't he so cute? Beautiful. Our little powder back in here, and I shouldn't have done that right over the top of that. Okay, so we're going to heat set this. Yeah, looks like it heats set. Oh, I missed his heart. There we go. So he is all nice and heat set. Now we can get to our other stamping, and we're going to have to emboss those little bits too. So we're going to clean our little dude or dudette, whichever you prefer. Janine says she has to stay up for another 2 hours. How come? Like, that's kind of specific. Hey, Susan. Susan, thank you for popping in this evening. Oh, Susan, Suzanne. Okay, so we're going to put this little guy here. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. I'm just going to wipe it, make sure I'm not going to transfer any of that ink, okay, because he's already ruined, okay, and I need a little mask. So I'm just going to take his cute little paw and some scissors. And what I'm going to do is just leave this big enough that I can washi tape it down so I can make sure I stamp that little stick in case it goes over his body. Give myself a little bit of wiggle room. Okay, so we got our little mask that we can set right on him now. Check that out. A little bit of washi. Okay. Put that right there, just to hold him still. Just to hold him still. Now, I don't know about my candy, right? So I want to do a test run. So I'm going to put this in here. Okay. I'm not going to use my good ink. I don't like to use my good ink for my test runs. Oh, that's way too crooked. Let's try that again. We're going to do that right about. No, I need you to stay in the corner, please. Okay. Just going to put that right about there in the corner. Pick that up. And I'm going to use my memento and just do a light tapping and just see where that's going to land. See that? And then I can see through the window that it looks pretty darn good. So I can wipe off my window. It's just a piece of acetate, something clear. Okay, set that aside. I can wipe off my little stamp very gently. And now I can grab my good ink and ink that little cutie right up. Okay. Now we're going to give it washi tape is right because it's going to go right beyond his little foot. So we're going to put that right back there. And we're going to tape it up this way. And that should hold. Okay. Like something moved. Trust the process. Trust the process. Try not to get ink all over yourself. I always get black ink all over myself. What do you guys find you get all over you? Like you're working with your inks or the glue maybe? Do you have issues with glue sticking to you? I have that problem too. Okay. So remember, this is wet. This is going to stay wet. So we're just going to gently peel our mask away because that's got some wet ink on it too now. We're going to slide that up, gently peel this up, cover that up, that there, get our little doodad, grab our little embossing powder. Don't have to be shy with the embossing powder. Just get it on there because it all goes back into the bin. Ooh-wee, looky, looky. Doesn't that look fabulous? Put that back in there. Okay, we're going to heat this up. I'll be right back. Okay, didn't notice it, but there's a little bit of powder right there. Hopefully that won't interfere too much when we stamp our little birdies on. So we're going to set this here. Make sure it's all nice and tucked into the corner. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing with the birds. So we want that nice and in the corner. We're going to clean our little stamp. It doesn't matter the color or the type. Me and the black though, man, I swear, I find it everywhere. And it's like, did I even use black today? That's the other thing. It's like, where did it come from? Okay, birdies, where did you go? Okay, so we can do this part. We can do both at the same time. So I think that'll fit there. And I think that'll go there. Make sure that's in the corner. My paper's a little warped, so it's making like little optical illusions. That might be down too much. Let's find out. Grab the memento, one little tap, because all we're checking is their feet. So technically you could just ink their feet. Okay, well, those aren't too bad. I can live with that, but this guy, he's like got 1 foot on his head. So we're going to redo him. So we're just going to, that front foot. So we're going to do that like that. And like I said, I'm okay with that one. I don't mind that one. Try this again, little dude. Woo, there we go. It'll hang over just a teeny bit, but you know what? I can live with that. Better than a foot dangling out in space. So we're going to just give those a little wipe up. See, and that's all we have to clean up. It's just a little bit of that. That over there. And we're going to ink both of these at the same time. Glue. Shay gets the glue everywhere. That's all right. It happens. You know, it was the front foot. I'm just going to take a teeny bit off. Just a teeny bit. Probably won't even notice. That's okay. Oh, Pam, I wish I'd have seen that before I plopped that down. Look it. Oh my goodness. We could totally put one in his hand, I think. Maybe. Although it would be facing the wrong way. What did the other stamp set come with? The other one comes with a package. We could put a package in his hand. But maybe he's just waving. That's what we're going with today. We're just going to go, he's waving. I'm going to clean our little stamps. Go set up there. Just peeled up. Make sure you remember that's still wet. We got to set that so we don't have a catastrophe. Okay, close that. We are done with that little goodie. We're going to grab a little. This mat is extra sticky and it just dawned on me I do not want to do this embossing powder over the top of it. So sorry if I'm off camera there. Just getting some powder on, making sure it's on there. Looks pretty darn good. So let me heat these birds up. Ooh, he's so cute. Close up this powder before I have an accident. When you're home. Okay, so we're gonna pull out. What are we gonna do? I think we're gonna do a little bit of watercolor. I think it would stand out pretty good on this, whatever paper this is. Could be wrong. Okay, let's grab a water brush that has water already in it. And where is, did I put it away? No, I did not. Thank you. Okay. Birdies. Must be a recollections paper. You know what? I think it is, oddly, because it was still attached to the pad, which is odd in itself, but it could very well be recollections paper. Okay, so we're going to do, these are just some re-inkers for the Simon Hurley line. Well, that's a really dark purple. Too much. That's all right. We'll just lighten it up by taking some of that away. And the embossing is going to hold the ink right in there. Lighten that up. Where's his eyeball at? There you are. Okay. Then we'll do a little red wing or yellow. Apparently, my brush is dirty. Okay, so we got a purple bird. Let's get a blue bird. Little blue bird friend. Hi, Dee. Thanks for popping in. And yes, Pam, you should have typed louder. Holy moly. I'm hard of hearing, you know. Oh, that's a nice soft little blue. Give him a little green wing. Just because we can. Aw, hello, Ladybug. You want to join the show? What, do you come and hang out? Look, we got a ladybug. We're like being overrun by ladybugs. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. This pretty color in there. And we'll do a little bit of that for the wing. Very easy. You see that? I'm just taking a little teeny bit of the re-inkers. Don't need a ton. Just right on the tip of our brush. Paint that in there. Pick another color. Maybe that one needs a blue wink. Looks good. We're gonna get some of this browns. Oops, there we go, right outside the line. I don't mind. But the water is not. Look at that. Should have done this part first because it's not gonna set. Hopefully it will because it's water. This is my own special brown. I used Woof and then added a touch of red, one of the reds to it. I don't know which one. And is it Woof? I always get those two mixed up. Woof and Gur. Those ones are the ones I have the hardest time with. Yeah, it's an actual ladybug. He just flew in for the day. Just hang out on the Arteza stuff. Little candy stick. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? But they're not drying, so we're gonna really have to wait for those to dry. Bitty Penny. Oh, Bitty Penny. I'm here for a minute. Then I have to flog. This is looking cute. And she's all, not flog, go. What is flog? T, you asked what I was thinking. Who are you flogging? I didn't do it. Please don't flog me. Okay, where is, okay, you guys, it's Candy. Candy is shiny. And I have to pull out something extra shiny for it. Pull out a little bit of lunar paste and bee sting, because, you know, that's pretty. And we're just going to grab our little spatula and we're going to take just a little bit out, just like so. And I'm going to put it right in the lid. Okay, right in the lid. Scrape that back. Because this isn't going to hurt anything, we're going to pick it up with the same paintbrush. Okay, and we're going to start somewhere and start with the red. And you can literally paint with it. Now, if you're worried about getting it into your jar of paste, a little bit of water, then you can just put that little dollop right on your craft mat. Like I said, it won't hurt anything. And then we're just gonna go in there and paint with the lunar paste because we can. Better keep my hand out of the bear though. It's not dry. Just little added touches to your cards. You know, I'm not going to make 50 of these, but one to a special somebody, you know, that needs just an extra, a little something extra to let them know we're thinking of them. Okay. That's when you want to put that little extra effort into your cards. Or don't, you know, it's all good. And I'm not squeezing my water brush. There is water in there, but I'm not forcing it out. I'm just, it was a little damp to start with, and then we just keep going because we don't have to water this stuff down. It's fabulous. And if you want it thicker, because that looked a little thin, just go back and add more. because we don't need thin lunar paste. And I don't know if you can tell, but I've hardly used any of that little dollop that I put there. And look at, oh, we should do his heart. Anybody else saying? Or maybe I should do a green heart, but I already got the red out. It's okay. You can customize your heart. There. Look at that. I hear somebody on my stairs. Hello, puppy. How are ya? Did you come up to see me? Kids must be headed to bed. So yeah, you can paint with your lunar paste. And this is almost dry. The bear did dry. I'm kind of not sure about those. Yeah, those aren't dry. Let me hit those with the heat tool. I'll be right back. Get a little bit of red here. Okay. Don't look, guys. I'm cleaning it off. I have known some people that played Bob Ross drinking games. Oh, I bet you that was fun. See, it washes right off of your paintbrush too. Okay, so we got those. I'm going to heat set this. I'll be right back. I'm not loving that. I'm gonna find a clean part of my rag and dab because the red like separated. I don't know if I had embossing there or what. I know there is on the purple one. But okay, that doesn't look too bad. He's just very pale. Just very pale. But he's okay. Fabulous. Moderate yourself? Who does that? Might have to use alcohol ink on that paper. Ooh, T, that might be a good experiment. I have a whole pack, all different colors. It's like these really pastel-y colors. I bought them to do old photos. I scrapbook some old photos. Okay, now we can assemble because we have all of our stuff. Okay, so we had the brown and we brayered on some lunar paste. And I'm really digging that. Okay. And then we had a pink paper that had a white core. We ran it through the embosser and then sanded it with a fingernail file. That's going to go there. And then we have this cute little stamp set that we stamped for right there. Look at how adorable. And I almost forgot the little button. The little button you can put on his face. How cute is that? Oh my goodness. Although I should color him a little bit darker, but I don't know. It's so cute. Or we could definitely put that on there. And then when they take that off, it's still underneath. But I don't know. I'm kind of liking these like this. I'm going to have to do another one on different paper so that we can really darken him up and match that a little bit more. Because isn't that the cutest thing ever? Okay. Or, you know, we could do that. Sweet winter wishes. How cute is that? It's adorable. This little owl. And then it comes with a bear. So if you use the hat, you know, if you have the hat on, that will pop up. I love these buttons. I need to get more of these buttons. I'll make enough cards and then I'll keep some just for myself. Like this. I keep one of those, one of those. Okay, oops. Some of those. I have not figured out how to mute my lives. Because I have an external mic, if I remember, I can just turn it off. So that's how I went mute. I just turned off the microphone. Okay. Postman going to break that. If you were to mail it, what I would do is I would put a piece of fun foam around it just to give it the extra padding and then take it in and have it hand canceled. Tell them don't run it through the stinking machine. Okay, some glue. Glue, glue, glue. Now this is a embossed area, so I do go a little bit more crazy with the glue, only because I want to make sure it sticks. Sticks and stays put. We're gonna glue those down. I think that's upside down. I don't know. Is there an upside down? Yeah, there's an upside down. Oh, okay. Ladybug. Got tired of sitting on the Arteza jar. Put jeepers out of me. Of course, it was not as crazy as when the guy who chose to be incoming wounded while we played MASH drinking game, he passed out by the second commercial break. That's funny. Okay. There's that. And I'm debating. I think we need to ink the edges just a little and then pop this up. And I'm just going to go a little bit darker than what this is, hopefully. We're going to go with some tea dyed because that's lovely. We're going to set this right here. Gonna go, where's my woof brush? Woof, 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 woof. That's clean. Just inky up the edges, just ever so lightly. Look at that. Get over there. Yeah, I'm just kind of doing a weird scrubby motion because I don't want it beautiful. I mean, I'm just antiquing the edges a little. Just a little. There we go. Look at that. Oh, that's a perfect color for that. I'm liking that. I don't think there's enough of anything on there to worry about. Okay, let's get a pop-up phone. Pop it up, pop it up. Da, 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 da. Love this big old fat roll of tape. Look at that. One for you. And one for you. If you're worried about the center, you guys can throw another thing of foam tape in there. I've done it once before, but it don't worry me none. Nope, nope. Okay, so I am going to fold these back so that I have a little bit of wiggle room. Make sure that's where I like it. Looks good. Hot dog. Look at that. 1 and 2 and done. It's a little crooked down there, but it wouldn't be my kind of card if it was perfect every time. dust that off, and then we're going to add some glue to the back of this and pop it on a card, which, you know, and this is going to cover the whole front, so I can just set it right up to it and pinch them together. Oops, don't slide around. Can't do perfect. I like the candy better on that one, yeah. I have one, but I can't plug it into my iPhone. Yeah. Most people don't typically mind about the loud noises, but I figured if I can, I might as well. All right, check it out. So we've got lunar paste, very light watercoloring with re-inkers, and then some funness. What do you guys think? I like it. All right. First thing I've made in almost 3 weeks. Okay, what? I made the positioned thing. Oh, the this kind of thing of framing for your to position your stamping block. This is fabulous. But I showed in a video that I've used it before. You can make your own, and that's what I was using. But this one is a little bit more precise, and I like that. But I still have mine. I don't know. And did you see that? That's where I have them, right where I can reach them. Because they are a crafting commodity. No, your acetate sheet you use in your Misty. Aha, yeah. I like that too. Actually, I didn't hear Mike's booming. Well, I wasn't there at the very beginning, but I didn't hear anything. Yep, that would just be a little piece of acetate, a little positioner, and this one I think is just a chunk of. I want to say it was a package to something. This particular one, but I could be mistaken. But what is it? Come on, you're having a heart attack. Thinking ladybug. Packaging, anything clear that you can just kind of see through and help you position stuff. Because you can also, if you keep some T does it. She uses the packaging that has the stamp and kind of positions it, then sets the item on top of it and picks it up. But I don't keep my packaging, so that's why I do this. But if you keep your packaging and say like this actually had the little bird on it, you could adjust that little bird and then set your stamp on top of it and pick it up. It is a little bit harder with this style of stamp, but it works pretty good. Sure you guys have seen T do that. Oh wait, that's not how that goes. The bear's got to go. Oh, I lost the bear. You guys, the bear's MIA. Missing in action. So tomorrow night, I shall be live again at 7 p.m. I have to check my emails. Somebody said that they thought somebody else was going live at that time. If it is what it is. You guys are welcome to watch my replays. Okay. It's okay. And then, let's squeeze that in there. But yeah, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, I'll be live. And then I think Linda is going to be live at 9 p.m. after that. And if there's anything you want to see tomorrow that's more specific, let me know. We can, you can communicate through Facebook, chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends and say, hey, can we play with this kind of stuff or something? Otherwise, I'll be thinking of something to do moments before the show tomorrow. Because that's how I roll. I literally thought of this right after Simon's live. I was like, ooh, I'm going to use some brown and pink paper. And then I was like, ooh, I can stamp that on it. Little crazy, I know. But I thank you all for joining me today. I really do appreciate all the new faces too. I really do. Thank you. And look, see, I even missed people. Hello, Craft with Barbara Drake. How are you doing? Sorry, I didn't notice you till the very end. Sometimes I forget to check my chat or I skim right over the top of stuff. Let's be honest. I don't read everything. I'm very bad. Okay. Well, I hope you all have a beautiful evening and we will see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Go on. Focus.